Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you guys know from the title, I'm going to be talking about my final choices of AliExpress vendors. I'm going to be giving you guys my take on the top vendors off of AliExpress. As you probably know if you watch my videos already, I'm always doing reviews on AliExpress vendors. But now since I'm slowly trying to transition away from AliExpress hair, for example, Indian hair, because I'm all into this raw virgin Indian hair now. This is actually Indian hair. I thought that I would to close out my whole chapter of AliExpress vendors. I thought I would give you guys my take on my top AliExpress hair vendors. So number one, I would have to say that Queen's hair products would probably be, this is actually not going to be in any order. So I'm just gonna name them. Queen's Hair Products is definitely a great vendor. It was one of the first vendors I've ever been introduced to when I started getting hair off of AliExpress, and I loved that hair. Queen's Hair Products was one of the greatest by far. That's why it's in my top category. The only main issue I had with Queen's Hair Products was that it was shedding. The shedding was pretty bad, and then after a lot of people found out about Queen's Hair Products, you know what I always say in all my videos, when a lot of people found out about a hair company, the quality starts going down because they're not taking time to put in great quality and care into their products before they send it to you. So because the quality started going down, I started noticing a lot more shedding with the hair, so I stopped ordering that hair. But Queen's Hair Products would definitely be in my top AliExpress vendors category. Next AliExpress vendor would definitely be For Your Nice Hair, but this is for the curly hair because I've never tried any other hair besides their curly hair. I had some spiral curly hair from For Your Nice Hair, which is big and curly, and it was so pretty, and I had no problems with the hair. The only thing is with the curly hair, it's a lot of maintenance. You always have to make sure it's wet so that the hair curls can stay intact. So that was the only issue that I had with For Your Nice Hair and the curly spiral curly hair that I had. I always had to make sure that it was wet, and I put lots of product in it, but the hair was just so beautiful, and it lasted for a really long time. And even though it was big curly hair, it straightened really nicely. So not full bone straight because it was curly hair, but I kind of had a nice I could do this to it, curl it or wand it, whatever. So For Your Nice Hair is definitely in my top hair category. My next vendor, I would definitely have to say my next vendor would be Queen Weave Beauty. So after I did Queen's Hair Products, I went into Queen Weave Beauty. I don't know how I ordered from them one day. I think I just thought that they were related because it was Queen, whatever. At the time, since it was a couple years ago, I didn't know much about AliExpress, all the knowledge that I know now. So since it was Queen Weave Beauty, I was let me give this a shot and see if it's good. And I actually really like the hair. I don't really remember the details on shedding or tangling or whatever, but I just know that Queen Weave Beauty was a pretty good vendor. Another vendor in my list, so this is a vendor that I've always talked about. I always talk about this in my other videos, or if people on the street ask me about good vendors, I always say NuStar Hair Team. Even though I had a horrible experience the last time that I ordered from them, the first couple of times that I was ordering from them, I loved their hair. I had their hair for 6 months to a year. That hair was literally the best hair I've ever had on AliExpress before my last bad batch. So I definitely did get a bad batch, and ever since then I was so scarred because it was my first time that I got a frontal. So I paid a lot of money, I got a frontal, I got the hair, and as soon as it came out of the box, the packaging, I was I can tell this is not gonna be good hair. It was just not, it just didn't look good, and I just knew something was wrong with the hair. And then even when I washed, I was okay, it might be good, but no, it was horrible. So that was my bad experience. I don't know if anybody else has had bad batch experiences. I just don't know that a lot of my friends that I have recommended the hair to haven't had a bad batch experience, and they're still rocking NuStar hair. That one's up in the air. I don't know. If you want to take your chances, go ahead. Don't come back on this video and say, you told me to get NuStar hair, because I'm not telling you to get NuStar hair. I'm just telling you that I think it's one of my top hair vendors because of the past experience that I had with them. Last but not least, I would have to say HJ or H&J Beauty hair. I actually haven't tried this hair before, and I know it's weird that I'm throwing this in my top hair category, even though I've never tried the hair before, but I've not really seen any bad reviews about HJ hair, and And I noticed that one of the vendors on Instagram, I'm not gonna name who, was selling that hair. Like, I'm a freaking detective. Like, if I want to find something out, I'll find something out. So I knew that that was HJ hair, and girls were commenting under that Instagram company saying that they like the hair, blah blah blah. So I'm just like, you know, if this girl thinks this hair is good enough to sell this hair for a crazy ridiculous price, and I've never seen any really bad reviews on this hair, I'm pretty sure it's pretty good. So I don't go out and buy the hair and try to resell it based on what I'm saying. I'm just saying that, like, it just looked like it was good hair, so it might be good hair. So all in all, those are my top 5 picks of best hair vendors on AliExpress. I thought this would be a good, like, ending, close the door chapter of my YouTube videos of AliExpress vendors. I'm still currently finishing up some videos with some AliExpress vendors. They might be in my next year's list. I don't know. This is like my last video on AliExpress vendors as a whole. And when I'm done finishing those videos, those will be my last as well. That was that. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any comments, please put it down below. And please remember to subscribe. Bye, guys.